Today's adventure brings us to Rogers Gardens in Corona Del Mar, California, a nursery that sells supplies throughout the entire year. But right now they have a special pop-up exhibit slash store for Halloween. Amongst the very large pumpkins and cacti, which is the plural of cactus, is a sign stating a boutique is now open. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. It rhymes with boo, which segues into the scary season that is upon us. I'm doing my best to wander around Southern California throughout the next month and a half, give or take, leading up to that fateful evening of Halloween. And I am joined by Count Stankus.
Yes. Welcome to Rogers Gardens.
I like that. You ready for this?
No.
This topiary spells out the name of the place. Rogers. Join me for Hocus Pocus, now open. Shall you? More or less everything is for sale, including these. The prices are as follows. These are designated mini pumpkins because there's more than one or two. There's many. First impression, this place is a lot larger than I expected it to be. Sell all kind of stuff through here. A few of these look like they've been flattened, especially that one right there. It's very narrow. This fountain has lion heads spitting out water. And as I turn around, you can see the assortment of different plants that are in here. These hanging versions are very interesting, very decorative. This statue would make excellent yard decor, but I like it where it's stationed in front of that very unique looking tree back there. And there's a water fountain right in front of the statue. You wetting your whistle?
Yes.
Down at the base, at the root system, are these mushrooms, but they're not real mushrooms. They are hand-painted ceramic versions. I know it's not an octopus plant, but that's what I'm thinking it looks like. And that butterfly is about to perch. Do you know what type of foliage that is?
Yes, this is apparently called an asparagus plant. So they say.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. That's what I hear.
Well, that makes sense.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, that does kind of look like.
I know.
It kind of does look like asparagus. Quite the assortment of gourds, corn stalks, and other paraphernalia.
Kind of paraphernalia.
Whoa, what the heck kind of plant life is that? It's like an eel.
It's a garden slug.
And that one's slithering out of the pot. When it comes to having a green thumb, I'm probably the last person on your list that you want to ask advice when it comes to this type of stuff, but this place is pretty awesome. Edible wall gardens, meaning everything.
It's all herbs.
So it can all be eaten.
Yeah, everything.
Everything up.
Oregano. This is sage, I think. Yeah, thyme, and mint. Awesome.
Some of these are very fascinating, like this one that has all the little bumps all over it. It's a little different than. Oh man, there's a crow in the background providing some ambiance. A sea creature display of some sort here with his tail up to the sky. On a side note, also on property at the back of the restaurant area is this gazebo, which you may or may not remember from old school Disneyland. That's right, this sat in Disneyland for a short while. Always love me some Disneyland history. This would be a pretty nice little setup if you had a side porch. Another option are these fish with some fangs there. They got fangs.
You know what? These are petunias.
Okay. Enough window shopping. I need to get down to business and show the whole reason I came to this location. Right over there. Take a look at that. They have recreated Hogwarts right here. And that cart just went right through a fantasy zone. Certainly something you don't see every day, and definitely not at a retail establishment especially one that sells plants. I gotta go inside here and check this out. I like that this guy's just hanging around down here at ground level, but if you look up, there's the castle way up there, basking in the sun. Immediately upon stepping in, you'll notice these Dementors all along the roof line. They're everywhere. They're just hanging around in here. Yeah, they're tucked away in every little nook and cranny. On your way in, step out of the light into the darkness, if you will. Just beware of that thing. Wow, the theming definitely 100% on point. The Book of Spells is working on its own. In fact, there's a whole heck of a lot of them right here on this shelf. There is some really good stuff in here. Everywhere you gander, there's something interesting. Everything from unicorn skulls to owls to syringe pins. I'm not joking, that's what it is. It's a pen made to look like a syringe. Shaking this eye, gonna read my fortune. Let's see what is in store for me. Don't bet on it. Thanks, all-seeing eye. You were such a great help. Toads, vultures, snakes, and if you think that one is impressive, take a look at that one busting out through the ceiling, completely destroying the structural stability of the wooden planks, busting through them like nobody's business. Its eyes are glowing, flickering eyes of a skeleton. I'm definitely sensing a theme here. Up on top and even stored down below. Oh, excuse me, I almost stepped on you. Behind this glass cylinder, there are even some illuminated there on the wall, circling around to and fro. Nice. Next to this painting is an assortment of candles with faces on them right before our very eyes. She's aging. See, check it out, look. He's getting older by the second. Oh my goodness. Now he's almost like a zombie of sorts. And if you're afraid of 8-legged creatures like gigantic spiders, might not want to stand under that thing. Each particular section has its own great assortment of wonderful things, some with a mind of their own. Actually, my hand is moving that one. But check out this melting clock. This has a lot of weight to it. Probably weighs about 10 pounds or so. Out of all these items, the rat, the black cat, this entire bookcase of skulls, I think this takes the cake probably for the creepiest thing in this particular. Look at this. What? That's nightmare fuel. Candy corn is popping into my head. These little trees are the color of candy corn, at least in my mind. These are really cute. Witch, the bride of Frankenstein, and Frankie himself, tucked away over here in the corner. I found another one. Yeah, this one. That one takes the cake. One could definitely spend some serious cash in here, to say the least. Holy cow. That is a child's head, and there is a shrub growing out of the top of it. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Look, they're in planters and pots. Oh my goodness. Marked sold. I would not recommend looking deep into its eyes. Do not look into its eyes. Do not look into... I said don't look in its eyes. If some of this decor is just a little bit too far out of your comfort zone, don't be alarmed, because they have regular old school versions as well. And if price range is an issue, they also have a $5 bin where you can get a tombstone if you choose, or what they designate as a happy little pumpkin. Some great neon for sale. Enter if you dare. Or some eyeballs that are just floating around on whatever you so choose. You just point it wherever you want the eyeballs floating to appear. Snow globes of the haunted persuasion. I was wondering if we'd see this, and I was right. Oh yeah. There it is.
What do we have here?
Really hoping there's a fan or an air conditioning vent up there moving those leaves around. Or maybe the foliage is afraid of all the skeletons down here. The store wouldn't be complete without appropriate treats like that ghost and all the other delicacies. If a black cat crosses your path, just bite its cookie head off. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm providing my own soundtrack. This deteriorating wood chest. It almost looks like there's a man holding a weapon at a youth. Dun 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 dun. Instead of snow, there's graveyard dirt floating around in there. That's going to do it for today. If you're new here, please subscribe. By doing so, helps keep you in the loop and up to date on future endeavors. I will be going on adventures as well as uploads on this channel. I'll also put a link to the website of Rogers Gardens that's having this event basically from now till Halloween. So if you're in the area, don't miss it. Show up out here, take a gander, or maybe even purchase something. Any final thoughts?
We didn't find Roger.
That's true, we didn't. We didn't find Roger. Vlog? Over.